a bit now, love?
Aye, oven's banging out some heat now. Takes the time to warm up in here, so we use oven light to warm us up first thing in the morning when we get up and when we get in at night. My hands are stiff, you see.
His mother always said he was a warman. I don't think she meant it like this, though. We do our best to keep warm, but it's very difficult in this house. It's very drafty. Wind whistles right through. It's an old house. Used to belong to the council, but we bought it off them back in the 80s. Now I wonder whether we did the right thing or not. It's very difficult to maintain. It's very costly.
The boiler's not worked properly for 3 years. One of my mates used to service it like cheap for us, didn't he? But he's retired now and we can't afford to get it fixed. I had my pension and get a disability allowance, but it don't go very far, does it?
Well, we have thought about getting it draft-proofed. There's a lot of messing about and we don't know how much it'd cost, do we?
We've always managed though. Before I retired I was a labourer, so I didn't bring a lot in even then. And Joan worked part-time at the co-op, but we always got by. It's getting harder now though. Eating costs in a house like this, it's somewhat terrible.
I worry about Ben. His eyesight's failing and his arthritis is shocking some days. We go to the library every week. Ben can read the large print books and they're really helpful down there.
She's a miracle, is our Joan. She sorts everything out, keeps her tabs on all the bills and that. She has a budget and that's that. We don't overspend, Joan makes sure of that. We go out every day, saves a lot on the eating bills here. And Joan can drive too, so we borrow our Natalie's car occasionally and get the shopping in or go out. We don't like to do it too often though, because it's not fair on her. I mean, I can manage on the bus with a bit of help from Joan. Aye, Joan has us at the bus stop just before 9 every morning. We can't use the bus passes till then. You'll see a lot of us old uns standing at the stop at that time. They call us twirlies because if you get the bus before 9, the bus driver says, "You're too early, you can't use your bus pass." Twirly. That's what we are, twirlies. We've been trying to find out some information about swapping energy companies, so the library gave us some leaflets. I've tried one once before. I was on for hours talking to different people and having to put up with horrible music in my ear while I was waiting. Have you noticed that if you got a wrong number you get straight through then? But if you want some information or from somebody, it takes you hours to get through to the right person. I gave up last time.
Well, I've talked to the librarian and she says they've got these leaflets, but you have to go on the website if you want to find out any more details, because they change so often.
Chuffing hell, that's another thing, the internet. We'd have to get our Natalie or Tracy to help us with it, and we don't want to do that because they'd think we're in trouble with our bills. We don't want them to worry, do we?
We've talked to our friends down at club. Look, we're all very wary of chopping and changing with these different energy companies. There's this offer on or that. You can't trust any of them. You don't know which one's the best one to go with. My friend swapped, and after a few months our bills went sky high because it was just on special offer.
It's just a try hunt. Fool you into changing.
We need someone to go through all the different options with us. You know, a professional who could tell us what's what. I pay by direct debit, so it comes out regular. And anyway, we don't have the electric fire on in the living room too often, do we, Ben?
No.
And we don't want to get into debt.
only put the fire on if one of our daughters is coming round to take us out, so they don't worry about us being cold. On mornings like that, old Joan gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning to put the fire on, so it warms up before they come. That way they don't worry.
No. I don't really know how to go on with Tinternet. We'll have to try ringing one of those numbers again, I suppose, won't we? But we get by, love, don't we? We manage.